Alright, we had to skip hole 1 video, and we had a group right behind us, but we were able to get par on. It's a longer par 4. Now we're on hole 2, and we got a long par 5 to the hill. Just kind of waiting on a group to go right here, and then we're going to tee off. Alright, so our tee shot was a little short, but still in the fairway. I had to skip the second shot. The group was right behind me. We ended up laying up about 147 out, so we're going to go pitching wedge right here. Alright, we get right on the front edge, a little short. Alright, drive went pretty good. Got a little short-sighted green chip. Alright, went a little right, but just have a putt. We got the par. Alright, so we just made par on the last hole, so we're sitting at 1 over right now. Forgot to mention this is Ocala National Golf Club in Ocala, Florida. So now we got one of my favorite holes right here. It's a really long par 5 downhill. Alright, it's a little right, but we should be able to play it. Alright, so we're able to find my ball sitting right in the rough, but we got some good distance on it. We got about 233 to the pin on this par 5. Just going to try and lay it up a little short and to the left, so we'll see. Alright, went a little more left than I was hoping for, but we should have a good shot at the green right here. Alright, so we got this chip right here for our third shot. We're sitting about 60 yards out. Got kind of a ceiling, so we're going to go with the 52 and try and keep it a little lower. Alright, so we got this putt for birdie right here on this par 5. See if we can get that. Oh. Not a bad roll, just a little off from the line. Alright, so we got a par 3 here. We made par on that last hole. Couldn't quite make the birdie putt. Got about 150 to the pin, so we're going to go pitch and wedge and see if we can get up there. Alright, we made it up to the top slope and it stayed, so we're going to have a good... Alright, we got a pretty good shot here. Got pretty plugged, so I'm trying to fix this real quick. No. Oh, okay, another par. Can't quite get those putts to go in. Alright, a little left when we kind of cut off, but we'll see what we can do with that. Alright, so we went a little left, we got about 175 left in the pin, we're going to 7 iron right here and try and get up there. Alright, caught a little fat, so we're going to be right in the front end of the green. Alright, so we came up a little short here from that last shot. Got this for our third. We're going to try and get a little Texas wedge up there. Have it roll right. Alright, let's go a little short. We got one more. par there, but we got a bogey. So we're sitting at 2 over right now. All right, so we got this par 4 right here. It's about 350. Pretty tight hole, so not really ideal for a driver, but we're going to see what we can do with it. All right, went a little right of our line. We'll see what we got left. It should be half decent. All right, so I ended up finding my ball right here. Got lucky with the kick. I'm gonna try and hit a little low under these trees and see if we can't roll it somewhere up close to the green. Or just go right through the thick stuff and be stuck with a bad shot. All right, so we definitely should have just punched out to the fairway. We got this right here for our third shot. Not ideal. Gonna have to just try and get lucky with a punch and see if we can't roll one up. All right, can't be too mad with that. We're at the front. All right, so we got this for our par putt. Not the best hole, but just gonna try and get this one close to stay bogey. Left it way short. All right. Not ideal, but we didn't have the best tee shot, so we got a double bogey on that hole, so we're sitting at 4 over now, going into a par 3 that's fairly long, probably about 180. All right, we got a par 3. It's about 179, so we're gonna try and go 6 iron right here and see if we can't get one like that. Alright, we're a little deep at the pin, but we're up on the green front getting a putt for birdie again, so we'll see if we can get one in on this one. We've been missing them quite a few, so let's see what we can do. Alright, so we got a downhill putt for birdie here. Should be fairly straight, just trying to get the speed right. Well, another missed chance for birdie, but we're not mad with a par there. So, still sitting at 4 over, going into the 9th hole right here. We got a par 4, so we'll see if we can finish strong, maybe try and get a birdie on this one. All right, we got another fairly long par 4. This one trying to get going in the fairway down there by the tree. Oh no, we pushed it out. All right, see if we can find that one. Not my best shot, good distance, but just kind of pushed out to the right, so I'm not gonna have a great shot into the green. All right, so we found our ball over here in the right side rough. Not looking to go to the green, we don't have a good line on it, so we're just gonna try and punch out the fairway right here. All right, we're a little inside of our line, but we should have a decent little chip at the green. Gonna have to go over a bunker, but we'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully we can get one up close and try and save par. All right, we're sitting here for our third shot. Got about 35, 40 yards. Just gonna try and hit a little chip here. See if we can't get one close to save the par. There's my normal chips if you haven't seen them yet. We shot over here to the right, and yeah, just a shank. So we're gonna see what we can do from there. All right, so that whole area right there was ground under repair. We're trying to fix this bunker up. So I moved it out back behind it. So we got this, trying to get it close, see if we can't save a bogey. So it's kind of blowing up on me. Sending a little far. We'll have a putt back up at the hole. Great line, but terrible speed. So now we got this putt for double bogey right here. All right, finally made a good putt. We got double bogey on that hole, not the best. So we ended up finishing 6 under. It's not 6 under, 6 over on the front 9. Definitely not my best, but not my worst. Definitely missed quite a few birdie putts we could have made. So hopefully on the back 9 we can get the speed rolling a little bit truer to what we need and see what we can do. All right, so we can finish the front 6 over, heading into the back. We got this dog leg right. Corner is too short to hit driver, so we're going to try and go 2-iron right here and see if we can't go one right around the corner. All right, went too far left on that, so it's going to be pretty pinched off. I'm thinking with some trees. Definitely not an ideal shot, but we should be able to work with it. We'll see what we can do. All right, got it pretty pinched off, like I said. Pretty long left to the green as well, so we're just gonna see if we can't hit a low one and try and get down there close to the green. Tried hitting down on it too much and ended up pulling up. So we topped it. Ended up in the fairway, but definitely not ideal shot from where we were. Now we're going to be struggling, try and get it up and down, so let's see what we can do. All right, we got about 137 left to the middle. It's a little downhill. We're going to go with a 52 here and see if we can't